Good morning and happy Friday. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I'd like to talk to you this morning about self sabotage. There's such a huge subject on why we do it. What does it mean exactly to self sabotage? There are so many different aspects and avenues of it. But I kind of want to talk about just the one particular aspect, and that's in relation to our eating. We know we want to eat healthier, and we know that it's better for us in the long run, especially for those of us who have issues with certain foods, like eating too much dairy might give you a stomach ache, or, just eating bad things is bad for your cholesterol, heartburn, all of those things. And yet we do it. Why? Well, it seems that as humans, we are conditioned to live in the moment and have instant gratification. Um, we've been taught that since we were kids. Instant gratification, fast food is a good example. You could fast forward through the commercials on a DVD. Everything is at our fingertips, now more than ever. We can get instant answers to a question just by looking up in Google or Siri. So instant gratification is hardwired into us. Additionally, when it comes to foods, our primitive brains goes for what is available. When we were cavemen, or whatever you want to call it, we ate when there was food readily available. We ate it. We didn't think about, should I eat this much, or is this really good for me? We ate what was available and ate in abundance when it was there, because we knew that it wasn't always going to be there. But now we don't have that problem. It's always there. Even the junk food, especially, right? How much cheaper is it to buy a bag of potato chips than it is to buy a dozen apples, or bag of salad? So the unhealthy foods are so much right there, and the instant gratification we get from eating them is right there. They are genetically designed to taste good and hit all those chemical centers in our brains to make us want more. So it's really hard for us to get over that instant gratification as opposed to delayed gratification. So we're at dinner, and somebody says, let's have dessert, and that cheesecake is right there. Oh my God, that looks so good. The instant gratification of eating that cheesecake will 9 times out of 10 trump the delayed gratification of feeling better in the morning, getting healthier in the long run, keeping our weight down, all of those things. It's just the way we're wired. What we need to do about that is be mindful. When we're at the restaurant and the basket of bread is there, we need to be mindful. And it's hard. It's definitely hard to delay gratification, looking at the long-term results of what we're trying to achieve as opposed to the immediate. But it's a process that we can do for the most part. We're not going to be perfect. We're sometimes going to choose the cheesecake, and that's okay. Life is not about perfection. Life is about the journey. So I just want you to remember, when you think to yourself, why do I self-sabotage myself with food all the time? Why can't I stop? Well, you're wired to do it that way. You need to be more mindful in the moment to get out of it. There are so many different authors that can help us with this. Gary John Bishop is a good example of how to get out of your own way, so to speak. Brene Brown, Mel Robbins, they all do different aspects of what we're trying to accomplish here. If you'd like to work with me on this, I would hope that the ladies that I have now can attest that we are working on it, and we're getting better at delaying that instant gratification for the future goal. That's the ultimate goal in wellness, and that's the ultimate goal for my programs. And what I'm hoping to help you accomplish is to learn how to delay that gratification in any aspect to get to that long-term goal, and realize that it's a lifelong journey, and not when a diet, and when I get to the weight I want, I can eat that again all the time. It's not going to be like that. All right. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And if you have any questions on this, or you just want to get a fresh start, give me a ring. I'm here for you. Thanks. Have a great weekend.